EastEnders spoilers, episode 6720. Truth about Rose Knight, George murder his wife, airs on Thursday the 22nd of June 2023. George Knight's past catches up with him as the truth about Rose Knight's disappearance comes out in Thursday's episode of EastEnders. George Knight has been living under a cloud of suspicion ever since he came to Albert Square with his two daughters Gina Knight and Anna Knight. Linda Carter has been on his case from the get-go, as she's worried that her mum Elaine Peacock is being led up the garden path. Before Elaine turned up in the square to buy into the Queen Vic, Linda had no idea that Elaine was serious with anyone, as she hadn't even told her daughter about George. When George seemed to be lying about his money situation and the sale of his bar in Spain, Linda was even more uneasy. But it was finding out that his wife Rose Knight had walked out on him and the girls 9 years before that really set Linda on edge. Rose apparently just disappeared and never contacted the family again. After all the trauma that Linda has suffered in the last few years, she put two and two together and came to a sinister conclusion. With the evidence stacking up, Linda started to seriously suspect that George had murdered Rose. After getting local hardman Phil Mitchell to look into George's background, Phil asked his son-in-law Callum Highway to go through the police files at the station. The copper couldn't find anything dodgy about George, but he did discover that Rose was in the files, and access to them was classified. With the mystery deepening, Phil asked his lawyer Richie to do some digging and he confronted George, accusing him of not being straight with him. With the truth finally uncovered, the bombshell of what really happened to Rose is revealed. Did George murder his wife?
Vừa rồi các bạn đã theo dõi một sản phẩm của UK Spoiler. Chúng tôi đã tiết lộ những tình tiết mới nhất của bộ phim EastEnders sẽ xảy ra trong tuần tiếp theo. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn ở video tiếp theo. Ngoài ra trên kênh của chúng tôi cũng có các video về các bộ phim như EastEnders, hollyoaks cũng như coronation.